Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Good morning, and welcome to Dalhousie University's Spring Convocation. My name is Terry Balser. I'm Dalhousie's provost and will be your master of ceremonies today. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that Dalhousie University is located in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people, and pay my respects to the elders. Wilaliak. And please be seated. There are two times on university campuses that are of particular significance. The first is at the start of each year when we welcome our new students to campus, and the second is at the end when we come together, as we are today, to celebrate the completion of your programs. For many, this day comes with a range of emotions: sadness at leaving behind a community and a place, or perhaps eagerness to move on from this place, possibly fear for those who aren't sure what's next, and certainly gratitude for all those who supported you along the way. But above all, I hope you feel pride. You've done what many people only dream of, and you should be proud of that accomplishment. But whatever the emotion, Convocation marks the end of years of hard work, a turning point, and an opportunity for a new chapter, and that is definitely something to celebrate. So feel free to make lots of noise and take lots of pictures, and family and friends, please, you're welcome to move around the auditorium for photographs, but be careful not to block those behind you. And in particular, this area right here gets a bit crowded as the graduates come across the stage, and we ask that you be mindful of the people around you and recognize there are many of us trying to get pictures of the graduates, so be good to one another. And please do share your best pictures with us on Twitter at #DalGrad. And as always, Convocation is being webcast, so you can have the pleasure of watching it as many times as you like. Now, I'd like to take a moment to introduce the individuals who will participate during the ceremony, as well as a few others who are on the platform with us. The Honorable Anne McClellan, our Chancellor. Peter McKinnon, Interim President and Vice Chancellor. Dr. Alice Aiken, Vice President, Research and Innovation. Dr. Kevin Hewitt, Chair of Senate. Dr. Tanya Packer, Vice Chair of Senate. Dr. Vivian Howard, Acting Dean, Faculty of Management. Dr. Marty Leonard, Dean, Faculty of Graduate Studies. Donna Bourne-Tyson, University Librarian. Dr. Ivan Joseph, University Beadle, and Vice Provost Student Affairs. And Dr. Oksana Irska, Professor with the Rowe School of Business and our Convocation speaker. Also on the platform today and in the audience are others who have contributed to and been committed to your success all the way along. These include not only your dean and associate deans, but also numerous faculty members, staff, and administrators. They've taught you, they have fought for you, maybe even fought with you, but above all, they have believed in you, and they're absolutely essential to everything that we do. So I would like to ask for all of them to please stand, and ushers as well, so that we can acknowledge you. And last, we also thank all of our family, friends, and supporters who joined us today to celebrate the graduating students. And it's now my pleasure to ask Interim President and Vice Chancellor of Dalhousie University, Peter McKinnon, to give the opening remarks.
Thank you, and good morning. Welcome, Chancellor McClellan, members of the academic procession, parents, family, guests, and particularly our graduates. Before I begin my formal remarks, I want to take a moment to acknowledge a unique feature of this convocation season. In the past, University Mace was placed at center stage to signal the start of each ceremony. While the Mace served Dalhousie well over the years, in 2016, the university established a Mace revisioning committee to craft an object that better reflects the diversity of the Dal community and its values while still paying tribute to the university's history and heritage. Earlier this month, at our first convocation ceremony at the agricultural campus in Truro, we unveiled Dalhousie's New Dawn staff of place and belonging. The staff was created by award-winning Mi'kmaq artist Alan Syllaboy and collaborator Mark Austin. They worked with artists and craftspeople from diverse communities across Nova Scotia to bring it to life. With the New Dawn staff, we journey proudly into our third century, informed by the past and inspired for the future. Thank you to the artists and collaborators for their work on this important project. So, convocation is a wonderful time of year for students, for those who have supported their studies, and for those of us who work at Dalhousie. Seeing grads cross the stage and posing for photos with family and friends on our beautiful campus is a source of immense pride and joy. If you will permit me a moment of reflection, I cannot help but think of my own graduation from Dalhousie when I received my Bachelor of Arts degree 50 years ago in the spring of 1969. As I reflect on my half-century of life since then, the most prominent theme relates to the changes I have witnessed at Dalhousie, in Halifax, in Canada, and the world. Nothing endures but change, said the Greek philosopher Heraclitus more than 2,000 years ago. And while he was speaking of the cosmos, his words apply to earthly life as well. I cite as one example my arrival 50 years ago at Queen's University to begin my legal education. There was a new offering in the curriculum, a first at Queen's or at any Canadian law school. The new course was called Computers and the Law, and it was taught by a professor, Hugh Lawford. The course was quickly the object of sarcasm, even derision, on the part of our class. What serious law student would take computers and the law? Must be some kind of flaky bird course in which you didn't have to do very much work and it would be easy to get an A. Serious law students take real estate transactions, commercial law, wills and estate planning, taxation, not some peripheral, impractical, quaint offering called Computers and the Law. Well, viewed from the perspective of 50 years later, Professor Lawford and his new class in Computers and the Law foretold a revolution in law, in legal practice, in law libraries, legal research, and legal services. The late Professor Lawford is remembered as a pioneer who saw change coming, who understood its emerging shape, and who stepped out from the crowd to lead it. Nothing endures but change. And that brings us back to the full meaning of today. What change will we face? What shall be the political, technological, environmental, employment, and personal changes that you will encounter? How adaptable to change will you be? Will you lead it, watch it, resist it? The single greatest preparation for adaptation and leadership is advanced education, and that is the real meaning of today. Your families and friends, your professors, instructors, and all who contribute in any way to Dalhousie University celebrate and salute your success. I am fortunate enough to join them and to join you in this well-earned celebration. Warmest congratulations and very best wishes always.
I now invite our graduands to please rise. Madam Chancellor, as Chair of the Senate of Dalhousie University, I ask you to confer degrees on those candidates whose names have been approved by Senate.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in Dalhousie University, I admit to their respective degrees and diplomas with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, those candidates who have fulfilled the requirements of that degree and whose names have been approved by Senate. Admito vos ad gradum. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated.
I now call upon Dr. Vivian Howard, Acting Dean of Management, to present the candidates who are here today receiving diplomas and degrees, followed by Dr. Marty Leonard, Dean of Graduate Studies, to present the candidates who are here today receiving higher degrees.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who will fulfill the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. Darshan Abraham. Devon Patrick Aldred. Catherine Jean Andrew. Catherine Marilyn Andrews. Ryan Michael Artola. James Harrison Barrett. Kyle Douglas Barry. Jasmine Bethel. With distinction.
People forget I am actually the one up here with all the power.
Jinze B. Mitchell Stewart Binney. Avery Ross Birch. Julie Bosch with distinction. Mark William Boswell. Zachary Lawrence Brandt with distinction. Douglas Gordon Breen. Chelsea Ellen Brewer. Caroline Cameron Bricks. Andre Brideau. Riley Brum. Jeremy James Buzanis. Jingyi Kai. Bianca Canaday. Arthur Chen. Matthew Walker Chakowski. Andrew Chung. Haley Charlton Clark. Matthew Cohen. Regan Elizabeth Collins. Gareth Patrick Connolly. Boris Cornejo.
A random intervention, but I was told this morning that Boris, you have a large number of your family here from Quito, Ecuador, came all the way to see Boris graduate this morning. There they are back there. And in fact, Boris, you have helped work your way through this degree by working diligently in the registrar's office. So congratulations and welcome to Dalhousie to your family. Congratulations.
Benjamin Mansfield Crane. Julia Lynn D'Amico. Zachary Michael Davey. Gabrielle Constance Desjardins with distinction. Georgina Nonian Deverell. Cameron James McPhee Dowell. Tate Christoph Drummond. Stephanie Dyke with distinction. Donald Alexander Eastop. Noah Haytham Hussein Al-Kadi. Samrana Amreen Alahi. Nuran Al-Shanawi. Olivia Jo Fitzpatrick with distinction. Lauren Nicole Fleissig. Khalil Joseph Francis. Madeline Claire Fraser Burke. Zitong Gung. Marina Maria Giberson.
what is your name? Olivia. And what a beautiful barrette you have in your hair this morning. How old are you, Olivia? You're what? Can we count? What do we think we are? 2? We're 2. 3. We're 3. Well, congratulations. I'm sure we're very proud of Mommy this morning. All the very best. Bye, Olivia.
Sarah Gilchrist with distinction. Alicia Gordon. Robert Louis Gott. Erin Donna June Graves. Erin Ann Green. Anna Felice Green. David Grout with distinction. E. Mackenzie Caroline Haas with distinction. Griffin Bradley Haynes. Tian Yu Hang. Kelsey Alice Hansen. Marlo Ann Hayden Luck. Chen He. Ju He. Emily Ann Henderson. Abby Jennifer Henley. Madeline Ann Hickey. Emily Morgan Hill. Mackenzie James Holden. Sawyer Barr Howell. Rosalind Wynn. Cameron Stewart Illingworth. Deanna Christine Johnston. James Patrick Johnson. Noah James Jones. Jalene Kang. Michael Singh Kashmirian. Samantha Lee Kellerman.
I always make these random interventions, but Samantha's mom, dad, and brother are where did Matt go? Are sitting down here. They're from Calgary, and Andy, Samantha's father, and I've had the opportunity to work together at a little company called Nutrien, the world's largest agricultural inputs company. So it's great to have you with us here this morning, and Samantha, congratulations, all the best.
Kat Keogh with distinction. Carter Samuel Kingston. Samuel Jordan Cronick. Arthur Sylvain Goyette Lamar. Jonathan Robert Langell. Emily Susan LeBlanc with distinction. Kate Alexandra Lee. Chanan Lee. Shengyun Lee with distinction. Yijiang Li. Alexander William John Linhares with distinction. Shangyu Lu with distinction. Chelsea Elizabeth Lobben. Madison Louise Longmire. Dan Yu Lu with distinction. Siyu Lo. Jun Ma. Si Yuan Ma. Yanan Ma. Christian Alexander MacDonald. Justin William McGuinness. Megan McPhee. Elise Cassandra Marble with distinction. Emilio Marcavici. Adam Alexander Matten. Cade Alexander Mayert. Riley Hannah McCunn. Paige Hutchinson McVitie. Brennan Millard. Andrew Scott Milliken. Michael Francis Malloy. Jordan Mullen. Ashley Dawn Murty with distinction. Karen Mutiabale.
Visiting from Uganda. You have 7 members of your family who have come all the way from Uganda, and some of them are right down there. So congratulations, and what's next for you? Oh, wonderful, all the best. And welcome.
Corey John Padden. Peyton Alexander Parker. Megan Doria Paul. Catherine Frances Peace with distinction. Julia Dorothy Penny. Aaron Peterson. Ruck Ethan Plen. Joel Rodolphe Poirier. Brandon Kenneth Rasico. Tyler Raymond. Adam Robert Redicott. Julia Catherine Rollheiser. Joseph Naismith Rooney. Brianna Rhonda Rutherford with distinction. Mitchell Jonathan Saul with distinction. Shichish Sandhu. Madeline Juliet Saunders. Kathleen Carmel Norma Cito. Lee Joseph Shadovitz. Kinza Shahid. Jinwei Shen. Jaya Sood. Christine Spur with distinction. Angela Marie Stewart. Thomas Stuthers. Lisa Nicole Sullivan. Janghan Sun. Janing Sun. Mark J. Tamberg. Liam James Taylor. Christian John Thomas with distinction. Jordan Matthew Verchillo. Tiana Vukovic with distinction. Tiana is also the winner of the University Medal in Commerce. Ching Ching Wan. Okay. Washun Jane. Ying Wang. Hi.
Congratulations. How do you pronounce it?
Yuchi Wang. Jishuan Wang with distinction. Nacha Wanaklang. Lane Isabella Cooper Wake. Fabian Watt. Megan Grace Waterhouse. Ethan Philippe Wetmore. Lauren Brittany Williams. Benjamin James Ronsky. Ji Woo. Cameron Fraser Wiley. Yang Yan. Jiayi Yang. Li Ming Yang. Wantong Yu. Zhao Chan Yu. Colin Zed. Chuanqi Zhang. Yilu Zheng. Zhensong Zheng. Adam Robert Zimmerman. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates who are here today to receive the Bachelor of Commerce.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Master of Environmental Studies. Emily Madison McNair Davis. Wenxiang Wang. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Environmental Studies degree. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for the Master of Resource and Environmental Management. Limia Ahmed. Laura Alexandra Badal Bartlett. Simone Brigitte Charon. Nicholas James Driscoll. Kristen Jillian Lyons. Rachel Marie McNeil. Kendra Allaire Marshman. Morgan Rice. Riley Schnurr. Benji Spaggett. Venukasan Tavarasha. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of those candidates who are here today to receive the Master of Resource and Environmental Management degree.
Please join me once again in congratulating all of the graduates. And now I'd also like to call attention to the family and friends of our graduates. We know that Convocation is an important occasion for you as well. And I'm sure that all of us here recognize the importance of your love and support all along the way. So we would like to express our gratitude to you for the role that you've played. I ask that the graduates and the onstage party rise as you're able. So, graduates, your family and friends have been applauding you all morning. Now it's your turn to honor them with your cheers and applause, so let them hear it. You may be seated.
Dr. Oksana Irska teaches in the Bachelor of Commerce program and was the 2018 winner of the Faculty of Management's top award for teaching excellence. Originally from the Ukraine, Dr. Irska is a firm believer in the importance of internationalization and is recognized in particular for her outstanding support of international students. An inspiring teacher, she is committed to empowering and motivating students in their post-secondary studies and to exploring different topics from different cultural perspectives. Her research interests include politeness and power in corporate communication, barriers to effective communication, and conflict management in intercultural communication. It is with great pleasure that I invite Dr. Oksana Irska to address Convocation.
A deep breath. This is what we taught you in our classes, right? Okay, here I am. Now I know exactly what, guys, you are feeling when you are presenting in class, when we teach you presentation skills. So now I understand you better. Good morning, President McKinnon, Madam Chancellor, Dalhousie officials, honored guests, colleagues, our dear graduates, families, and friends. It is my great pleasure and honor to be here. Though I have had sleepless nights for 2 weeks after I got that invitation, it's still worth it because I'm very, very delighted and excited to be here with you and just share something that I learned in my life. When I entered the building today, my first thought was, wow, I can feel the excitement in the air. Can you feel it as well? Yes, can you? That's great. I can see delighted graduates, proud parents, happy friends and relatives. I remember myself 17 years ago sitting at the convocation ceremony just like you are doing now, just enjoying the moment, listening to the speakers. But you know, I had one question. What's next? I was thinking about it all the time. But that time, I had been hired for a job that I was sure would not make me happy. And I dreamed big. My dream was to become a university professor because I wanted to make changes in my students' lives. I shared my thoughts with one of my professors, and even now, I'm still grateful to her for the encouraging words that I heard. You know what she said? She said, no matter how far your destination is, if you are determined enough to overcome all the obstacles, you will be there. One day, you will get there. Believe it or not, but those words changed my life. And you know, they had such a great influence on me that I set a goal, and I made a commitment to follow my dream. And as you can see, it worked, right? Because now I am just standing here in front of you and giving this convocation address. We all know that life is not just sunshine and rainbows. And unfortunately, it is full of failures. It is full of disappointments. However, it is not the absence of failures that predetermines our success, but it is our ability to get up and just move forward. Confucius once said, "Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall." Just think about it. Our glory is in rising every time we fall. We all have those failures, right? And we all have these stories to share. And I want to share one story with you. When I was a child, I was in love in mountains. It was my dream, one day to reach the top of the mountain. I saw them in pictures only, though, and one day I saw just someone standing on the top of the mountain with all that wonderful scenery below. And I just promised to myself, one day I will be there. I will be standing on the top of the mountain, and all that amazing scenery will be just in front of me or below me. And I didn't get that opportunity until I was at the age of 18. I was still very young, I was still very immature, but I was very excited, and I really wanted to reach the top of the mountain. But you know what? I never did. I never did because I made 3 mistakes. The first mistake that I did, I came just absolutely unprepared. I was wearing absolutely inappropriate footwear. You have to wear high shoes if you want, to reach the top because the path is very rocky. But you know what I was wearing? I was wearing flip-flops because I had no idea what path was waiting for me and how hard it was. It was very discouraging. I got exhausted very, very soon, so I didn't feel any motivation just to continue. The other mistake that I made, I didn't map out my route. I didn't break it down to small segments so that I could have a rest and think about the next step. So basically, I didn't give myself this opportunity to recharge my batteries and to think what was next. So as you can imagine, it was very discouraging as well. And what even worse, at that moment when I already started to doubt that I should continue my journey, heavy rain and a thunderstorm started. And, I didn't have a raincoat. I didn't have an umbrella, just imagine myself with an umbrella in mountains. I didn't have anything that could help me in that situation. There wasn't any shelter at all. If you have ever experienced a thunderstorm in mountains, you know how scary it is. I was absolutely disappointed. I was scared, and I thought, that's it. Never in my life I'm going to do it again. And it was my failure because I understood that I was not ready for this. I was not ready for any changes. I was not ready for weather changes, and I was not ready for difficulties that were in front of me. So that was a failure, but I did learn. I did learn a lot from this failure. Now I understand how important it is to be well-equipped and prepared for any life journey I take. I also know that I should break my big goal into small, doable goals before I start moving towards that big goal that I want to achieve. And what is even more important, I know I should always be ready to learn new skills and adapt to any changes in my life, as change is inevitable. Learning from mistakes is an important part of our growth, so do not let your failures define you. But on the contrary, each time you make a mistake, learn from this failure. Apply what you have learned to your life and keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. And this was another important thing I learned. We prepared you to be the leaders of tomorrow. We helped you to develop your skills. But what is even more important, we taught you that a good leader cannot be indifferent to other people. Just a good leader cannot be indifferent to other people's lives, feelings, or sufferings. These are just not words. This is true. And you have enough power to make all these positive changes in other people's lives. So when you achieve your goal, think about others and help them to find and achieve their goals as well. I am happy today to have a job I was dreaming of, a job that allows me to make a positive difference in your lives. And you know, this is your success that inspires me. Your success helps me to move forward, and your success helps me to succeed as well. And I would like to thank you for this, for all these wonderful moments that I have with you in class, and for all that success that you have that inspires me. And you know, just because of you, I learned another important thing in my life. It is better to give than to receive. And the more you give, the more you will receive. So I can say those were the most important things that I learned in my life. To succeed in life, be determined to achieve your goal, learn from your failures, and help others to grow. Wait, there is one more thing. Knock, and the door will be opened. Don't stop until your dream becomes a reality. If you want to have a fulfilling career and meaningful life, go for it. And no matter how far your destination is, don't allow anyone to discourage you and tell you that you will not get there, because you will get there. Even if it takes you 10 years, 20 years, or the whole life, if you really want to get there, eventually you will get there. You will get there. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shkruska. And graduates, let me be the first to acknowledge that as you leave the auditorium today, you will officially become part of a Dalhousie alumni network of more than 135,000 people around the world. That is a tremendous resource, and I hope you'll take advantage of the connection to the broader Dal community, and we invite you to get involved and stay involved. And in recognition of your new status, members of the Alumni Association will present you with a pin on the way out of the ceremony today, and we hope that you'll wear it with pride. So congratulations again, and welcome to the Dalhousie alumni family. Graduates and guests, the business of convocation is concluded. Everyone is invited to a reception to be held in the sculpture court following the ceremony. After the singing of O Canada, you are requested to remain standing if you're able as the academic procession leaves the auditorium. I now invite you to join Shane Scott, a Dalhousie voice student, in singing our national anthem.
Patriot land. Rectal mic?
Good job. Your son was the best part.